Hello, and welcome to Monster Train. Uh, yeah, this is what I'll be doing for the next 40 minutes or so. I'll probably just go through a single run. For those of you who don't know, what is Monster Train? Well, it is very similar to the popular game called. It's a game that has a name. What in the world? How do I not remember what this is called? Um, shoot. Uh, Slay the Spire, I believe. Yeah. It's very similar. Yeah. Goodness, that took too long. This game is very similar to a game called Slay the Spire. And in that game, you were a person who traveled through a bunch of dungeons and tried to get as far as you could go before having to start over again. In Monster Train, however, you are on a train and you deploy different kinds of monsters and such to battle other monsters, and you can give them different effects and whatnot. And you are trying to prevent the enemy from getting a certain distance into your train or certain levels. Because you're transporting very valuable cargo that the enemy does not want you to transport. There's a lot of strategy. There's a lot of stuff that you can do in this game. I really like it. I actually like it a bit better than Slay the Spire, but that's just my personal opinion. Slay the Spire is a great game that y'all should try. Monster Train is also a great game that y'all should try. I'm just going to go on a... Oh, I forgot I was in the middle of a run. That's fine. I'm just going to go on a normal run to kind of show you guys how this game works. Because I really like it. It's very interesting. I'm also going to turn that down just a tad. Just comparing. Just a tad. Okay, just so y'all can hear me and I can hear myself. Okay, so I've already played this game a bit, as you can see, somewhat, between the 6-4, the experience points modifier, or whatever. But I'm going to go the basic route of playing the first class in the game that you can have, which is Hellhorned, and then having your allied clan being a Vulcan. And what this basically means is that whatever your primary clan is, you're going to have a monster called your champion. He costs nothing to come out and fight, and he's pretty dang powerful, and he always starts in your first hand, which is very nice. However, your allied clan is kind of like your secondary characters. So you will get more from Hellhorn in this instance from your primary clan, but you will also get cards from your allied clan. And then we go down to here, your Covenant rank. So I'm actually going to bring Covenant disabled. So your Covenant rank allows you to start the game off with more cards, but it makes everything harder. And so slowly over time, you get more and more Covenants. You can see here that there are actually 25 in total. So it gets harder and harder and more complicated as time goes on, but you start off with the basics, and that's what we're going to do. So let's go ahead and depart. All right. Boss battles. So this kind of tells you like who you're facing off against in which battles. And I believe there are 8 battles in total that you have to fight. So unlike Slay the Spire, which has basically infinite fights and all that, there are a limited amount of fights that you have in this game. And I kind of like that, actually. Because in Slay the Spire, you would constantly just get stronger and stronger, and your deck would become more and more refined until you just ran out of steam and you had to die. There might be an end to it. There might. I have not seen it. And that's probably because I'm not that great at that game. But still, I don't know. I like what this game does because it's very easy to beat the game for the first time. It might take you a couple tries, but it is easy to beat it. But it does have an end, and that's really nice. It's nice that you can make it harder, but it's nice that it has an end. Anyway, so I'm not going to go into detail about what these guys do. I'm going to check this out. SAP 3, okay. So, the first decision, or the first things that you have, you are this train here, and you're moving down this track. And down here we have the battle. But first, we're going to get a couple things. We're going to get an artifact first, which is basically an effect that plays throughout the entire game. So, we can either have units get an extra upgrade slot, which is whenever we go to upgrade them, they can only have 2 upgrades at a time, but we can make that have 3. Or, Forever Flame, units cost -2. Now, that sounds really nice. So we're going to get that. And first things first, we get to upgrade our champion. So, we have 2 decisions or 2 choices that we have here. I'm not exactly sure what the base stats are for this guy, but this is basically choosing what he is at first. So, we can either have his attack be 25, and then he gains 10 attack every time he kills a creature, but he only has 6 health. Or, we can have him, anytime he kills a creature, he'll gain 10 armor, which is basically just health on top of health. Like extra health, rather. And then anytime he gets damaged, he'll gain 2 rage, which basically increases his attack by 2 for every hit. And then have only 15 attack and 15 health. Because I have the Awoken allies, which are kind of like, they're very healthy beasts and whatnot, and they specialize in healing, I'm actually going to take the one that has less health in it and have somebody be out in front of him. And you'll know what I mean when I go into battle. So, let's go into battle. Real quick, I'm going to change the speed to normal. This allows you to make enemies harder in order for you to get a bonus. I'm not going to do that for this run. Okay, so here we are. We have our levels in our train and the pyre at the top. You'll actually notice that the pyre has a health and an attack. That is because we cannot put any monsters up here, but if any monsters do get up here, they will attack the pyre and then they will get attacked by the pyre all at once. Other than that, we have 1, 2, 3 levels to put monsters on. You'll also notice that monsters have these 2 dots up here, or sometimes 3, sometimes 1. This is basically how much space they take up on the train, and we can only have a certain amount based on what's up here, your floor capacity. And every floor right now, when you start off, has 5 capacity. So, what I'm going to do to start off is that I'm going to take our Hornbreaker Prince, I'm going to put him out, and he costs nothing. This is our mana down here. This is how much this is how much we, how much resource we have. And then I'm going to take my Train Steward, which, because of Forever Flame, costs 2 less, so he's also free, because he's normally 2, I think. And I'm going to place him in front. Okay, now this is not very good. You can the game calculates a lot of battles for you, so if you see this X right here on these guys, that means that if I were to end my turn right now, then both of these guys would die. Why is that? Well, if we take a look, and enemies attack first, by the way. If we take a look, each of these guys, even though they only have 1 health, they have 5 attack. And because they attack first, that's 20 damage that's going to be done to my side. So we need to take care of some of that damage by doing some damage ourselves, such as with this torch. So I'm just going to do that. And now you'll see, actually, our champion is now at -5 instead of an X. That means he'll lose 5 health, but he will be alive, which is good. That's what we want. I'm going to use my last 2 to use these restores. It says restore 2 health and apply regen 1. Regen restores 1 health per stack at the end of the turn. So, although I will not be restoring any health right now, by doing this, at the end of the turn, he will gain 2 more health. Thus, he will only lose 3 in total. So, letting that play out, they'll take a hit, and then they'll take a hit. Now you'll notice, any enemies that are left alive move on to the next floor. And of course, that is not good. Here's a little guy. I can just get free money from him by killing him like that, which is nice. Yeah. So, unfortunately, there's not too much... Okay. Oh, this is tricky. I'm going to let these guys be because they can't do much damage to my Pyre anyway if I let them go all the way up. What I'm going to do is very similar to last round, where I'm going to put this Train Steward out in front, but because I have 2 torches instead of 3, I am able to kill 2 of these guys. And then let's also... Oh, I forgot I only have 3. That's my bad. Well, luckily, he'll still heal with 1. There we go. Oh, did that guy have hate? No, never mind. No, never mind. Okay. So you'll notice that because, actually I didn't point this out, but these guys had Rage 2 coming in, which is why they had 5 attack. But because these guys have taken 2 turns to get up here, they only have 1 attack. 2 damage to my Pyre, which has 80 health over time, and as long as it doesn't get down to 0, I'm fine. I'm gonna let them pass. And I'm going to set things up by doing that. And let's just make sure he doesn't take any damage. And let's heal this guy up. Okay. And I can't really do much else, so I'll end my turn. Oh no, 2 damage, die. Alright, now we get to the boss phase. So, the boss always has Relentless, which means combat in this room continues until all enemies are defeated. This is, well, okay, this is the final battle, more or less, and this happens every battle. Okay, this is the final round, wave, whatever, you know what I mean. So, battle will continue in this room, going back and forth until one side completely dies. Usually I'm able to kill people in the first round. This time it might not be the case. When that happens, this floor is destroyed and they move up to floor 2, then floor 3, then the Pyre. So, what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to take out these first 2 guys using torches. And then, yep, as we can see by the calculations, he will only lose 4 health and he'll die. You'll also notice, because of our slay factor here, this guy's doing 45 damage. That's a lot of damage. And Shabushki. Let's go. Easy peasy. And then here are our rewards. Some gold and a new card. 1 card from each faction. 1 from the Hellhorn and 1 from the Awoken. So, we got Ritual of Battle. Apply Rage 10. Now, Forever Flame units cost -2. Spells cost normal amount. Yeah, there are 2 things in this game, spells and units. Spells are just things that you play them and then something happens, so. Apply Rage 10, deal 2 X damage, X being the amount of mana that you have left, damage to the enemy units, or Piercing deals 5 damage dealt by this card, ignores armor and shields. That could be good. That's very situational though. This could be good if we can get a lot of mana going, but at most right now it's like 6 damage in total. So this could be a weak enemy wiper that just gets everything. Apply Rage 10 is always nice, because that'll actually apply 20, that'll increase our attack by 20, which is really nice. Sure, let's actually go with this because Forever Flame makes everything cost -2, which for now means all of our units are free. So the only thing that we have to spend on is spells. So let's get a good spell. Alright, now the Awoken. Only spells again, jeez. Restore 2 health to friendly units and deal 2 damage to enemy units. Deal 3 damage, move that unit to the front. Restore 10 health to a friendly unit, deal damage to the front of the enemy unit equal to 5 times the amount healed. I'm going to get this one, but only because I know of a card that this can go really well with. It is a monster that when you put it out in the field, it increases its maximum health, but not its actual health, meaning that it can be healed a lot. And using this on that would deal 50 damage to the front enemy right off the bat, which is really nice. Plus, it only costs 1, so that's really worth it. Okay, so now we move on to the next area. You can actually see up above, and we can scroll all the way down. I actually have never tried this before, but that's kind of neat. One click for each. Okay. So, the Cliff of the Fallen Souls. These sharp cliffs have led to the demise of many souls. Most who come to Hell hope to bring their previous wealth, but material riches make navigation of treacherous cliffside path a dangerous affair. Okay, so we have Merchant of Magic, forge your spells to gain new powers, or Merchant of Steel, forge your units to gain new powers. And then, we have to choose a path. And whichever path we choose, we'll get either these rewards or these rewards, and then we'll go into battle. Because I want the Awoken unit, I'm going to go over here. But we're going to forge some spells first. However, the only spells we have are the Apply Rage 10 and Ritual Battle and Restoration Detonation. I like that name. And then all of our Restores and Torches. So, what do we have here? Upgrade a spell to cost -1, upgrade a spell to with 10 magic power, upgrade a spell to gain holdover. When played, the card is placed on top of your draw pile next turn. Ooh. 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 I like... Wait, hold on. Actually, hold on. Could I... No, okay, that's not eligible. But this is... Booyah! Look at that. So, what I just did there is okay, so the thing that applies Rage 10, I made it so that it costs 1 less, and that it stays in, like, if I play it, it goes to the top of my deck to be played next turn. Combine this with the fact that we have Forever Flame, which makes all of our units cost -2. That'll free up a lot of space for us to keep on playing that. What that means is that theoretically, if we get that card early and on enough, we can be adding 20 attack onto a single unit every single turn. Now, obviously, we have to still protect them with health, but that is very powerful. We do have enough for that. Let's see. Oh, yes. That's also very powerful. Restore 20 health and do 5 times the amount healed. That can be a max of 100 damage, so let's do that. And we're good here. Now the Awoken unit. Hey, there's my boy. Ooh. Ooh, wait, hold on a second. This guy's new. Gain 40 max health, rejuvenate, gain spikes 2. Oh, I like that. So rejuvenate triggers when he's healed, even at full health. And Cultivate 2 over here, this is the guy I normally use. And Cultivate just increases the attack and health of the friendly unit with the lowest health by the Cultivate value, which in this case would be 2. But we can also have it so that he gains Spike 2. That's very interesting. Huh. I kind of like that, actually. That could be very impenetrable if we play our cards right. Yeah, I'm gonna pick him. Okay, let's go into battle. So, we are fighting against the Pyre Absorbers. These pyre-sensitive attackers are heavy hitters and get stronger when spells are cast. Use your spells wisely. Okay. For the glory of Seraph, which apparently is like an angel or something. I honestly don't know. Ah, we got a healer. Okay. So, let's see. Didn't get it in our hand the first turn, but we do have this guy and this guy. Booyah. Yeah, not much is going to happen with that. Let's take out this guy while we're at it. And put our dudes up here. Yeah, and I love that they cost nothing. This is the first time that I've had that artifact, and that's so cool. Okay, good. Haha. Okay, so first off, let's take care of this to gain some gold. Now, let's use this and just absolutely obliterate this dude. Boosh! 100 damage. Goodbye and good night. And also because of that, he now has spikes too. So we're just gonna pop. And oh, we don't have enough. Oh, well, still 4 spikes is pretty nice. Now anytime... Yeah, so... And because he had regen, he healed again. So now anytime that anybody attacks him, they're automatically going to take 6 damage. And that's before he does 5 damage. And he does 35. We got something good going here, boys. Let's just keep it on going. Yeah, so that's something that I love about this game, is that it encourages you to just break the system. Just break everything, do as much damage as you please, and just keep it going. Don't stop. Become powerful. Become invincible. Oh, that was weird. There's no audio. Oh, well, we died. Or, we won. We didn't die. We beat them. We beat the heck out of them. Alrighty. Hidden passage. Just send a unit. Oh, yeah, you can move between floors and stuff. Don't need that again. Sure. Let's get the vent. Restore and retreat. Restore 10 health to a unit and descend it. Deal 10 damage to the front enemy unit. Draw +1 next turn. That can be good. I like using Sting. Apply +4 and spikes 4. We kind of have that already, and I don't want to have to pay 2 to get that, so let's get a Sting. Okay, now we got our next decision. We can forge our spells, restore 20 pyre health, and go to the Concealed Caverns, or we can duplicate any card, except our champion, get a Hellhorn unit, and go to the Concealed Caverns. We're gonna go over here. So let's get a Hellhorn unit first. Okay. This guy can be fun, but I think what I want right now... I think I want one of these guys. Alright, duplicate a card. You know what we're going for. Well, actually... I was going to say we could do this one and just have a double, but it's not going to be useful if 2 keep on coming to our hand. So... This one allows us to draw another card, which could be nice. And the other broken thing about duplicating any card is that we can also duplicate monsters and stuff. I don't think I need another one of those guys yet. So I'm going to duplicate a Sting. Okay. Sealed Caverns. This is like a random event kind of thing. A penance yard comes into view. A truly terrible sight. Dead Hellborn from across the 9 rings of hell are stung up as atonement just for existing. At the base of these awful contraptions are some familiar blights, but peeking through you can see something of value underneath the rubble. Which pile do you inspect further? The one with the ember, the massive stones, or broken shards? Okay, so here's what this is gonna happen. Here's what's gonna happen. If I pick this one, I can gain Ember Stasis, which is playing a Blight card deals 120 damage to the front enemy unit, and then I'll get 3 Blight cards, but they cost 3. So, yeah, so basically what this is giving me is 3 cards that deal 120 damage to the front enemy unit, which is nice. Oh, I did not realize that has Purge. Once played, this card is removed from your deck for the rest of the run. So these are one-time use. Okay, well, what else do we have? Gain... Okay, so we can get Penitent Remains. When summoned, friendly units get +2 for every Blight card in your deck, and we get 3 of those, 3 Blights. So basically, this is saying that every enemy, or every friendly unit, or every unit that we put out gets +6 attack. But we have 3 cards that we just can't use. Or we can get Broken Shards. When you play a Blight card, restore 5 pyre health, and if we don't play those cards, then we take 1 pyre damage. I don't like any of these. I mean, I guess the one that we could use the most is the one with the Ember. Yeah, I do not like having extra cards in my hand, so Yeah, we're gonna do this one. Because that just gives us, like, some boss-killing material at that point. You inspect what looks to be ember, but are disappointed to find that it's been hardened into something else. Luckily, some of it has regained power over time, though in very different ways. Alright. Now that that's over, let's go to our first boss fight? Yeah, our first boss fight. Let's go. Okay. Double barrel, constructive explosives explode twice. Got it. I love the music for this. I'm actually going to turn it up a tad. I love this game's music. Especially the boss fights. Okay, and right off the bat, we have a purge. What can we do? Okay, I can't use that right now, otherwise I just use it to kill him. Also, we might want to wait for a bit. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna... Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take out that guy, I'm going to restore 1 on him, just to get that going. And then I'm gonna use Vent to just kill everybody in the floor. Now, what this guy does... Okay, so what this boss does is that he spawns these constructive explosives. And at the beginning of their turn, they will explode. And in this case, they will explode twice, dealing 10 damage to the front unit. Basically then doing 20 damage in total. So, I do not want to be there when that happens, or I want to destroy it by just hitting it with something. But yeah. He's very aggressive. There's another one. Okay, yeah, let's just do that, and then bada bing, bada boom. Too easy. It's too easy. Okay, let's put this guy up here. Do that, and do that, just because it's free. There we go. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be tricky. Heal him up some more. There we go. Just so he takes less. And then put that guy up in front. Do I have any more monsters in my deck? I don't think I do, actually. No, I don't. So in this case, it's good to just put these guys up here. Just because. The one reason why I might not want to do that is in case one of my other guys die. Okay, here. Oh, and they have haste. So, okay, these guys now have haste, all of these guys, and what that does is basically they skip a floor and go to floor 3. So we want to kill them now. Ooh, can I... Yes! Okay. Here we go. And purge! Booyah! That was a ton of damage. Kind of unnecessary, but eh. Okay, oh, but now I don't have enough to do Ritual of Battle. You know, that probably wasn't the wisest decision, but oh well. Dead. Oh, man. Okay, I do need to heal up this guy, though. We don't have a lot of... We don't have very much of any healing stuff. Ugh. Let's torch that. Sting. Torch. Go. I think he's dead. Oh, not quite. He's still going. Alright, now we have to face the boss himself. And we're just, goodbye. Oh, man. One turn. Okay. Rare pack. Ooh. Circle of Life. Apply 10 health and spikes 3. That's not bad. Reinforce. Double the amount of armor on a unit. This is really only good if you have a lot of armor stuff, which I don't right now, so Channel Song. Consume, draw a unit, and, oh yeah, I love this one. It gives them 20 more attack, 20 more health, and makes them cost 0. Luckily, a lot of our units already cost 0, but to pay 1 to make them have 20 more attack and 20 more health is so worth it. Okay, next. We have Husk Hermit, which does sweeping damage, meaning it hits everybody. Armor 30, push to attack unit back, and another Horned Warrior. Let's get the Husk Hermit. And now we get a major enhancement. These are kind of like artifacts, except what they do is that, in this case, you either can get +1 mana, or Ember in this case. You can draw 1 more each turn, or you can have more room for each person on your floor. I'm going to draw 1 more each turn, because our Forever Flame allows us to play a lot more cards. We also need to get a lot more cards. So, for that matter, let's go this way. Get some coins, get a unit. Ooh, okay. So we have the choice between having somebody that's quick with 25 damage or multi-strike 2, meaning that they attack 3 times, but only having 3 damage. Here's the thing, though. I truly do believe that the Animus of Will is objectively better in this case, because there are a lot of things in this game that can increase your base damage. And with her, that's base damage times 3. Meaning, if we do like the whole apply 10 rage or whatever, apply 20 rage, or I think it's only 10. If we do the apply 10 range to this girl, she goes from doing 3 damage 3 times to 13 damage 3 times, and that's going from 9 to 39. And that's after playing 1 of those. If I play 2 of those, that goes up by another 30 every time. She's busted. And now she costs 0. Also, if I can get her using that Channel Song card, using this card right here, if I can somehow get her, she'll automatically get 20 more damage, meaning she'll do 23 damage 3 times and become a freaking beast. Not to mention, we can also upgrade her. I love this card. We can make her quick, we can make her have just 10 more attack right out, or we can have her have 10 more health and spikes 3. We're going to give her more attack. Oh yeah, 13 times 3. This game lets you be busted. Let's go. We could have her have quick. I'm actually going to do that because that could be a lot of fun. Okay, don't have enough for anything else. So let's go upgrade our champion. Okay. Still, okay. So one upgrade that he can get is to have multi-strike, which is really useful. However, let's see. He can have a lot more damage and get 20, or he can have more health, gain armor 10, gain range 2. I say we go with this one. Okay, let's go into battle. Clipped Guard. These clips grow in strength each time they ascend your train. Take them out before they become unstoppable. Don't worry, a lot of them won't get past floor 1. Okay. Let's put out our Hornbreaker Prince. Ooh, should we risk it? What cards? We have Animus of Will, Thorned Hollow. Okay, so we have a 50-50 shot. Let's take it. Oh, we're a train steward. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm not upset. How did I not see them? Oh, they're all down here. Gosh dang it. Okay. Yeah, that probably wasn't worth it. Oh well. Well, ironically, this guy still has more health, so we're gonna put him out in front. And there's not much... Well, I mean, we're going to put these guys up here, so... And I'll put him up here, actually. And might as well do that and that. Here we go. He moves up. Okay, we got our Animus of Will, finally. so we're actually going to put her on the second floor. Because she only has 3 health, we're going to put her in the back. Oh, heck. Okay, that's fine. Let's give this guy more rage. It is time to rage. Yeah, and, sure, let's put this guy up top. Make sure we're all squared away. Just gonna do that. Well, actually, okay, never mind, I can't. Good, die. Okay, looks like these guys are able to get through more. Not gonna use a purge yet. Oof. This is getting a little trickier, but that's fine. Okay, so this guy will be taken out. These two will take 5 damage. That's fine. There's not much we can do about that, so that guy's gonna be taken out. Those guys are fine. So let's heal up. Oh, I should. No. I forgot about Ritual of Battle. Heck. Okay, I'll go ahead and play this because it does allow us to draw one more card next turn. There we go. They move on up. What's funny is that they start with 2 attack, but they gain 3, but it like doesn't do much. Ooh. We can do 6 damage to everybody. Again, not much. And we can use our points a lot. Well, actually we can't use them much better. I'll heal him. And, yeah, I'll do damage. Again, not very useful, but you can make it more powerful. But that can be difficult. Okay. He's gone. Okay, we have one more turn before the final boss now. Still not enough. Let's see, 13 times 3. We need him. Okay. Okay, I can do this. Watch out. Do that. Do that. Now they're both dead. There we go. Put him out in front just to be sure. And heal him. Now he's got 10 spikes. Let's go. Yep. Dead. And dead. Let's go. Okay. Is there any way to take care of that guy? Not really. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Kinda wish we had Ritual of Battle, but no. Do damage to each. Good. Okay. Good. Keep going. Yeah! Let's go! 3-turn boss. Also, it says 3-turn. That just means that we beat him on the first floor. Like, it would take 3 more turns in order for him to get back up. Well, yeah. He was beaten on the first floor. That's what matters. Anyway, let's get our spoils. Send a unit. Deal damage to the front enemy equal to 4 times the amount of armor on friendly units. Can be good if we have a lot of armor, but we don't have a lot of things that do armor. We do have our champion that anytime he slays an enemy, he does that, but apply rage 3. None of these are good. I'll take the money. Apply rooted 1, draw +1, add 3 sting spells to your hand. That's not bad. Apply spikes 4. We'll take the preserved thorns. Okay. Okay, so unfortunately, it is now 2 o'clock. I do need to go now, but I do want to finish this at some point. So, back to main menu. So, with that being said, thank you all for coming to today's stream. Tomorrow I will be working more in Blender, probably doing the sprint cycle, as I'll call it. Or no, it'll be the run cycle. The old one is now called the jog cycle because, you know, mistakes were made. Hopefully I'll find a reference by then. Yeah, I'll continue working on that, and if we get to a stopping point or whatever, then I'll continue my run in Monster Train. But with that being said, again, thank you for coming, thank you for watching. I stream weekdays from noon to 2 Central Time, so 2 hours every day, similar timing. I keep all my archives up on my YouTube channel at Strawberry Games Dev, which you hopefully should be able to find. The logo looks like my hoodie here. Yeah. Thank you all for coming. Let's get that music back on, shall we? I'll let you guys listen to the music a little bit longer. There we go. But yeah. Otherwise, thank you all for coming. Bye.